mean, listen, that's why I have three shows on the air at the same time.
Oh, wow.
I have Unstable on Netflix. I have 911 Lone Star on Fox. I have The Floor on Fox at the same time.
Oh, that's right. Your game show hosting I forgot about that.
Yeah, do you have one or have
I've
one?
had one. I
have
hosted, I've hosted a bunch of different pilots and had a couple kind of go to air, but I also play in a lot of game shows. Which is like one of the things that, I never sat and thought like, oh, I hope someday I get to be on a game show, but I'm really excited about the fact that I get to be on game shows. That and doing voices for cartoons. I can't even believe that I feel so lucky, and I feel like I pulled some kind of scam in order to make money doing these things. And, I was on one of them that's in New York, like they do. I don't even know if they still do it, but Alec Baldwin used to do Match Game.
Yeah, sure.
And Michael Strahan does Pyramid there, I think.
Yes, that's right.
And it's in the same studios they've been making game shows forever. And on the walls, you'll go by and you'll see like Kitty Carlisle and on the wall, and it's like been in the same room. And that was really where I felt like, holy shit, I am a TV professional. I am like, these are the people that I used to see on TV when I was a kid and go, I don't know if I win anything. I just was like, that looks like fun. And it is fun. It is really fun.
I did when I was a kid, the very first TV series I was ever on, I was 15. I played like the Sun.
Yeah.
And the network did some sort of boondoggle where all the young people of that season's new shows competed on a celebrity version of, that's how long ago it was, the $10,000 Pyramid.
Oh, wow.
And Dick Clark was the host, and it was in that same theater that's in New York.
Yeah.
It's the same place where Alec was doing the $100,000 Pyramid.
Wow.
It was $10,000.
Yeah.
Can't get a car for $10,000.
They were trying to do the Pyramid, and I don't even remember what the dollar amount was, but it was like, I don't know, 10, 12-ish years ago. And what they wanted was, because one of the CBS game shows or soap operas was going off the air. So they wanted a 3-hour game show block of Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal, and then Pyramid. And I was going to host the Pyramid. And I was talk about a money tree in my yard. And so I hosted it. It was fantastic. It went really super well. I loved every second of it. Betty White came on and was a celebrity guest. And I don't know if you spent much time with her, but she was just the greatest.
The greatest. She was
just the greatest. Everything you would want your Betty White to be. And
that's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah. And different, and different celebrity guests and stuff. And, they don't just do one. We did like 4 or 5 of them, And it was between us, some Emerald cooking game show that everyone was like, don't worry about that one. That's not going to, nobody's betting any money on that.
When it comes to finding the hottest designs, album drops, and more, Walmart might surprise you. Of course, you know Walmart for their unbeatable prices, but did you know they also have an impressive selection of high quality, on-trend, and stylish items at sharp price points? They have things that'll make you stop and say, okay, Walmart! From the hottest fashion trends to the latest fashion finds, Walmart has what you're looking for. A sleek record player with new vinyl? They got it. LeBron's skincare? You'll find it. That mid-century inspired accent chair? Oh yeah, it's there. Chic grandpa cardigans, they're there too. Even big brand names like Dyson and Apple are on Walmart.com. When Walmart says they have it all, they mean literally all. Anything and everything I want, I get it at Walmart. Find more at walmart.com/now trending.
And then the third thing was this new talk show with women sitting around talking called The Talk that was hosted by the network president's wife.
That's the one you worry
And
about.
yeah, because that's the one. And they didn't even shoot a fucking show. They put up a camcorder in a conference room and had the 5 of them sit around for 20 minutes and chit chat. And that's what they bought it on. And Nina Tassler, who ran the network at TCA's, they were saying like, she was being, after they picked that, because I heard that everyone was like, let's make the game show, and that Les Moonves was like, no, Julie needs a 5th job, so they go with that. She's at like the Television Critics Association thing, which is where for people out there, where they pitch the new shows to the press. And they're asking her about this. Like, wait, it's just women sitting around talking about the day's issues. And I guess she got mad and was like, look, it's just The View, okay? It's just us doing The View, all right? Like, she got pissed because it wasn't her show and she didn't feel proud of the idea. And I kind of always loved her for that.
That's really
funny.
funny.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, do I have to paint a picture for you?
It's, like, surprise, surprise. One TV network is ripping off another TV network.
Has that ever happened before?
Yeah.
I love doing the floor.
Yeah.
I'm doing seasons 2 and 3 back to back.
Oh, wow. How many a day do you do?
We can do 3, but that really takes it out of you.
I bet.
mean, you can't. That's not sustainable. So you'll do 2 a day, and then finish the week with 3.
I see.
And
so you're doing 11 a week? Are you shooting 5 days and doing 11 a week?
That's right.
Okay.
And what I love about it is that there's so much going on at the same time. You've got the gameplay, keeping track of who's won what, keeping the momentum going, sort of editing in your own head about what's entertaining and when to move on. Okay, we've had enough of that talk.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the game, or and then being able to counterpunch and riff and ad lib on your feet.
Right.
And find ways to be funny, but then also when to give it a sense of importance and drama. I didn't realize it would be as challenging in the way that you want it to be as an actor performer.
As opposed to just a job where you go and there's cards and you read them, or there's a prompter and you just read it and then you get your check and go home. No, you got
it is not that.
If you take it seriously, it's pretty. I mean, it's a very particular kind of television. It's a very particular kind of entertainment, and if you take it seriously, it's rewarding and it's fun. And I mean, I got nothing against a half hour, an hour of television time being taken up with the game show. That is completely like one of the basic things that you want from television is game shows. That you're sitting at home, like with. Like we'll sit and my family and I'll watch, Family Feud, which is ridiculous. And the whole family will watch it, and it's a wonderful way to pass the time, We're not, it's not,
I'll tell you one thing. I'll go one step further. I think it's more important than ever because everything in entertainment is so siloed.
Yeah.
It's like we were just talking when we started talking about Sirius. If you want country, you listen to country. If you want R&B, you listen to R&B. If you want hip hop, you listen to hip hop. But everybody's in their own little corners listening to what they like. Game shows are one of the few things still around where everybody can watch together regardless of what their tastes are. And I see it when I'm out traveling the world. The reoccurring theme is, all my family, we all watch it together. Well, I can tell you what, they're not listening to music together. They're not, and they're not watching regular TV together. Somebody's watching The Bear, and the mom's watching Bridgerton, and the dad isn't watching any of it because he hates it, and he's only watching sports.
And they're all on 4 different devices too.
Yeah, 100%.